Okay, there we go. Is it recording? Yes, it is. Okay, awesome. Hi! I am really excited to be here with you tonight. I feel like we have some really good stuff that we're going to talk about, and even more importantly, get accomplished. That's going to help us impact more lives, make more money, move our businesses forward. No matter where you're at, whether you've been a coach for a while and you're building your business, whether you've been a coach for a while and you're going to start building your business, or whether you're a brand new coach, it really doesn't matter what category you fall in. I really think that some of the stuff we're going to talk about tonight, here's the thing about working. As you work and as you there's this vision, right? Like we have these goals. And as we start walking in that vision and as we start walking towards our goals, I think it becomes more dynamic and specific on what we're supposed to be doing. And so I am more excited tonight than I've ever been about our team, about where we're going, about who we get to work with, the lives we get to impact. I know more today than I've ever known how big this is going to be, and that this little thing that we're all a part of right now, where we can all see each other's faces, is not going to be like that very long. And so I just there's just like this thing, and I know I shared with you guys, there was this thing that started inside of me the end of last year, and I kind of thought it was going to die down a little bit. It's really not. It's getting stronger. So I don't know if that's good or bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. There's a couple of bullet points that I'm going to fire off, and then there's some points that I really need your guys' help with, figuring a couple things out, and I want your feedback on. I need your feedback. So yeah, first and foremost, things we have going on right now. Right now, we have going on the Emerald Boot Camp. Who's in the Emerald? Who is in the Emerald Boot Camp that's like in it? Not you coaches that are in there spying because you want to learn how to run one. Who's like if you're already in Emerald and you're in there learning how to run one, not you. If you're in the boot camp, like you're like, I'm in the boot camp. I know Ashley, Dana, Katie. Okay, fantastic. That's awesome. Yeah. How what's been the best part? Those of you guys that are in it, what's been the best part for you so far about being in the boot camp?
It's just kept me got my mind more targeted on being a coach, whereas my main focus has been weight loss, and I only recently sort of decided to be a coach. But then whenever my daughter signed up, it was like, boom, we're in it, baby, because she was signing up for everything, and we're both sort of Ruby, and so we're right there now.
So awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Ashley? Kicking butt on every call. Like every time I turn around, like Ashley's on. I'm like, this freaking girl, man. She's like all in, baby. Like she is all in.
It's partly because I need to stop being on Facebook so much. Yeah, I guess for me, the same thing that my mom just said, just getting my mind on what I need to do as a coach, and just getting focused on how to talk to people and how to close them and stuff. So yeah,
that's awesome. Katie, did you see my meet Katie thing I made?
I saw it this morning. I was like, oh. I'm behind in the Emerald Boot Camp, as I've said, but it's so funny because when I listen to Danny in the calls, I hear your voice, Carmen, because everything she says is things you've said. So it's like kind of keep going into me. So I'm like, I've heard this before. This is Carmen speaking. It's not Danny, it's Carmen speaking to me. So
that's only because you knew me long before you knew her. That's exactly. Like,
and I know you learned it from her, but in my mind, I'm like, Carmen has totally said this to me before. And so it's like, it's sinking in more and more. But the more I listen, and it's hard because I'm trying to get it in, but like I'm doing it as I'm like cleaning the kitchen, so I'm like sinking it in, and I wish I could go back and do notes, but I know it's going to take longer for me. But I totally, your voice is like when Danny's speaking, I'm like Kermit. So it's like
there's two of them.
yeah.
Lord help me.
Sides.
Oh, that's so awesome. And so we are just over a week into that, and I have been really, several of you have just been blowing me away, and we are going through Danny's 30-day boot camp through Smarter Networker, and that is something that eventually is going to be part of us getting a new person started. Jackie, my husband, graciously is helping me come up with, when a new coach gets started, there's going to be like a 3 or 4 step email series that they get that's going to walk them through, okay, you just became a coach. And I kind of do this a little bit now in the past month, but it's evolving. So he is helping me come up with a like 3-step email process where they become a coach and they get an email which says, okay, you're going to be added to Team Legacy. Okay, you're now go sign up at Smarter Networker. You're going to start listening to these boot camp calls. And then, so it's going to basically give them homework assignments every week for their first 4 weeks. Does that make sense? So as a new coach, they're going to already be plugging in to training that's going to be getting them activated. They're going to be getting skill versus just sitting there going, I'm a coach. Okay. And sure, they can plug into Team Legacy, but the truth is most people are not going to plug into everything. So if they're at least getting an email with a couple steps to do, it doesn't mean they're going to do it, but at least it's going to be step 1, step 2, step 3, and it's going to be simple. So that way, whenever any of us get a new coach started, it's going to be, hey, here's their first email. Hey, here's the second email. Hey, here's a third email. And so, last night, I'm like, babe, I've been like just bouncing things off of him, and he'll give me some feedback. And I'm like, because he's been doing a home business for over a decade. Like, I've never done one. So I'm like, this weekend, can we sit down and can you help me with this? Please? Pretty please? And he's like, fine. Okay, I'll help you. I was like, yes. So anyway, just know that's being worked on. And then also we are in the middle of the spring clean up your eating, the 7-day free, the 7-day. Did I do my tip of the day over there yet today? Kaka, supposed to do that before my call earlier. Let me just make a note of that right freaking now. Are you kidding me? Okay, been a little busy tonight. Hold on. Time out 1 second, guys. I got to set this alarm. I got to get my tip of the day done over there. I cannot believe I didn't do that. Fantastic. Okay. There we go. All right. Thank you, Abby, and whoever else said, no, you didn't. So we are in the middle of the spring clean up your eating group, which is going really well. I'm really excited. I've already had some crazy messages of people losing 2 pounds after the first couple days, like just getting out some of their junk. It always shocks me. I'm like, how have you lost 2 pounds already? Like what? So that's what we have going on right now. What we have coming up, April 2nd. I am so excited, especially for marketing this because it's like so. Okay, so April 2nd, you guys probably noticed I changed it up a little bit. The name I had told you, I changed it. It was supposed to be Spring Slim Down. That's what I had told you it was going to be. I changed it to Spring Into You, 28 Days to Change. And here's why I changed it. Okay, so I was doing some whatever research, and it takes 21 days to create a new habit, but it takes 28 days to break an old habit. And so I thought, oh my gosh, shut the front door. This challenge group's already 28 days. And really during this challenge group, that's what we focus on, breaking their old habits, but it takes 28 days to be able to do that. And so I just think that's something people can resonate with. I think that's something that makes sense. Like most people know they have bad habits. Most people know it's their bad habits that keep them stuck in every area of their life. Like if we're really honest with ourselves, we know that, right? And so I'm just really excited. I posted some of the promos in the group. Did you guys see some of those? And so I think I made like 6 or 7 that we can start using tomorrow that are meet Carol, meet Heather, meet Dana, meet Katie, meet Karen, meet Abby. Because so many times, you know, facts tell and stories sell. And so telling stories of people that have had success using the program, people that were just like them, who are now getting results. And so feel free to use those and be posting on your pages about them. Make sure, if you share my post, if they're your people, they do not need to fill out my link, okay? They either need to fill out your link to register, or they just need to comment. So if you don't know if you don't want to create a Google form, just put, like if you're sharing what I posted, just take off my link. Because if they fill out my link, I'm going to send them my information to sign up. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know they're your person. So I'll send them my link to become my customer because I don't know they're your person. So make sure, and there's a few of your people that I went to friend request, like some of Dana's people, they were not my friends. And the only friend we had in common was Dana. So I was like, yeah. And I earmarked those, but when we have, 60 people on a form, I don't always see that. So make sure if you're copying any of the things that I'm saying, that's great. It's actually brilliant on your part. However, just make sure to either create your own Google form or simply say, comment below and let me know you want to join, or let me know I'm in. And then you can manually add them to the group. Does that make sense?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you do there? You just fill out a Google form, or do you like follow up with emails that have your information? Like, I don't have any of that ready, and I know Ashley doesn't either.
Yes, in Team Legacy, under the Files tab, so right on our team page, underneath the Files tab, there literally is the email template for every email that you are going to send.
Okay.
So when they say I'm in, or they fill out and I actually did a video that's going to be in the archives that shows you how to do a Google form.
Okay.
And that's in the archives right here on Team Legacy. But under the Files tab, it's going to tell you exactly what email to send them. And you'll just copy and paste it, but you'll enter your information, obviously, because I don't have a different form for everybody's information. So you'll just, the basic form's there. You'll just copy and paste your information. There's a really simple way to get links. If you Google Beachbody link generator, all you have to do is enter your coach code and it'll spit out a link that's going to tell you.
Okay.
Yep. This is not on my list, but another thing that we're going to be working on, we started making a list this past week. Jackie's going to help me with the filming of it. We are going to have a Coach Basics part of our Facebook page, which is going to be talking about using Share a Cart, signing somebody up, sending somebody. It's going to be like the 6 or 7 basic things you need to do to sign somebody up, and that's going to be in a little section on our Team Legacy page. And it's just because I talk about all this stuff, but sometimes you don't know where to find it. So it's going to be labeled. So I'll do like a 10-minute video that's just Share a Cart. That's just signing up a new prospect, using the script. So it'll be 5 and 10-minute little videos on that particular subject. So if you're looking for something, you don't have to scroll back through a 30-minute coach call to find it. You can just go watch the 5-minute video and see how to do it. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. So that's going to be coming up on April 2nd. April 7th is Super Saturday. Who's going to a Super Saturday? I am. Heather, you're going to Philly?
What is it?
Yeah.
Dana.
Yeah, I'm going. I haven't bought the tickets yet, but I looked it up online, and that night, that last call that we had, they were all sold out of VIP tickets, so I was a little sad. But Marianne and I are going to go together, I think. So,
are you on the Philly Fusion page?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm going to go add you into there. I'm on there only because I was a speaker there, so there's 2,400 people, and there's been people unloading VIP tickets like crazy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
let me see if I can add you. Heather Yob.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, it's pending moderator approval. I know the moderator, so hopefully he'll see that I added you, and he'll be like, "Okay, we'll approve her." Okay, Dana. Super Saturday. Every single quarter, Beachbody has an event somewhere in the U.S. Where they typically have a super trainer. They talk about like what's coming up. They feature a successful coach, a success story. And if they're 3 to 4 hours, they all end in a workout. So here in Hotlanta, we have Autumn this time. Autumn is going to be in Atlanta this time. I'm so excited. I'm excited. So we get to work out with Autumn, but typically you're either working out to a video. Like my first one I ever went to, we worked out to a video. There was no super trainer there. But a lot of times like in Philly, Chris Downing's going to be there, which is where Heather lives. So he's going to be there. And so they're just they're going to be, you'll be able to try some of the beach bars that are launching. They'll have all the upcoming news. It's a really great thing to go to, yeah. And so I'm going, I've already got my ticket. I'm actually speaking at ours. It's just like a short 10-minute thing, but I'm going to be speaking just a little bit. So that'll be fun. I always get kind of nervous. I'm like, what the heck do I say? Okay, frack, whatever. But that's coming up on April 7th. And so they have a Super Saturday Finder. Dana and Ashley, are you guys part of the page Beachbody Champions? Okay. You guys, when we get off here tonight or tomorrow morning, you need to go add yourself. And that goes for any coach that is watching this that is not a part of the group, Beachbody Champions or Beachbody Coach 411. You need to be a part of those groups. These groups are a wealth of information, a wealth of knowledge, like so freaking. There goes my ring. I was playing with my ring and there it goes. I literally shower to these videos every single day. I just log on and I press one and it plays. And it used to be makeup tutorials and now I've switched over to, I figure that, makeup tutorials get kind of old. My husband always walks in and laughs. Today he came in to use the restroom while I was showering. And he's like, oh my gosh, you and that phone in the shower. Do you ever shower in silence? I said, no, baby, I got to get stuff done. I got limited times. He got to multitask. He said they actually make holders now for your phone in the shower. I was like, really? That's awesome. Anyway,
So I have a quick question about Super Saturday. So you're speaking. Is Jackie going with you?
He's not.
Okay. So is Karen's going with you, right?
Yes.
Are you able to video when you, are you guys allowed to do that at all? When you speak?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be awesome. Karen, you got to video her and then we can post it on the Team Legacy page and we can watch because I would love to hear what she speaks on. What are you speaking? Are you allowed to tell us?
Awesome.
I don't know yet. I have not even, right now I've got like so many things going on. I haven't even thought about it yet, but I don't even know yet. So, I don't know. Honest to God, I don't know. I'm not holding out on you. I really don't know. My mom didn't even know that I was speaking yet. I haven't even told her. It's been crazy. Anyway, she just found out tonight. She's like, oh, well, fantastic. She's going with me. No, the tickets were sold out by the time I finalized it. And I was just like, you know what? Jackie, I had asked, anyway, no, he's not going, but my mom could probably absolutely record that. So April 7th, Super Saturday is coming up. April 7th, the beach bars launch. Beach bars, baby. Has anyone watched the Sizzler videos on the beach bars?
Yes.
Okay. If you haven't, what are you smoking? Beach bars are launching on April 7th. They are, and here's the thing, I'm not just saying this because I'm a coach, I'm a researcher. And I went and researched everything they said just to make sure it was true because I don't want to be, have crap coming out of my mouth that ain't true. They really are calorie for calorie the best bar on the market. They beat Lara bars. They beat RX bars, which means when you go calorie for calorie, they have the most amount of protein. They have the least amount of calories. They are they just have really good stuff in them. And I haven't tasted them yet, but I hear they taste good from some trustworthy people that aren't just whatever would tell me if they tasted like crap. And this is going to be really awesome. So April 7th, I actually have an alarm set on my phone. I think they're available at like 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Pacific, because they're going to sell out. Like, I already know they're going to sell out. And I'm like, I want like, yeah. So I got an alarm set on my phone so that when they're available, I'm going to have my butt on there. Because, you know, nothing sucks worse than to have something become available and you want to get it. And then you finally go to get it that night. And it's like, I'm so sorry, we're sold out. You'll get the next batch. So I'm like, heck no, baby. And I think Coach price is just less than it's just under $2 per bar as Coach price. And here's the thing. Your people are going to be hearing about this. Okay, here's what I want to tell you as a coach. Our job as a coach is to lead by example. So your people who are in the challenge groups are going to see me talking about the beach bar. They're going to see my kids doing a taste test with the beach bar. They should hopefully see you with the beach bar. So if your people are around anything that I'm doing, guess what they're going to hear about? The beach bar. So your people are probably going to come to you and say, hey, do you know anything about this beach bar? Now, it's totally up to you what you get to say. You're either going to say, you know, I don't really know. I didn't order any. Oh, maybe in a month or two I'll get some. Now, guess what that's going to tell your customer? Maybe in a month or two they'll get some. Versus, like, next week, I'm already going to be talking about this with our clients because I know a lot of I talk about bars a lot. So I know a lot of our clients already eat bars. So I'm going to be talking about this launch. So what I want to ask you tonight on Weight Loss Formula, I talked about, are you prepared to get the blessing? Are you in place to get the blessing? So when your people go get beach bars, guess whose volume that builds? It builds your volume. Guess who gets a 25% commission? You do. If they're a coach, you don't get a commission, but you get the volume. And so are you in position to take it when Beachbody does these launches? Okay? Like, there are coaches that make thousands and tens of thousands of dollars every time Beachbody does a launch. Every time. And the bigger your business gets, the bigger wave you'll have. But are you going to be in position to get the wave, or are you going to be watching everybody else going, I think I'll wait. $1.90 a bar? That's your choice. I can't make it for you. I can tell you the alarm is already set on my phone that when they launch and they go live on Beachbody, I am ordering some bars. And if you're not going to order some bars, when are you going to? At least have a goal of when you're going to. And just hope and pray none of your people ask you about it and they just listen to me and order some. All right, so that launch is April 7th. Okay, I'm so excited about this thing. Okay. April 23rd. Does anyone know what's going down April 23rd? Carol does. Anybody else know what's going down April 23rd? Heather does. Anybody else knows what? Karen does. Oh, Nandi does. Katie, you know what's going down April 23rd. You're up in that group. Oh, you're so funny. Katie's like, I do. I even
liked your post. I don't know why.
It's okay. You're good. You've worked all day long and but it's repeat day. Maybe you've had too much sugar today.
I think those chickpea brownies, they're so good.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. Have you had it with peanut butter on it yet?
No, I need to.
Oh, be still my heart. It's okay. Anyway, so a lot of us coaches have been a part, this new program that just launched, 80-Day Obsession. Let me just tell you, there's no small kids, okay? It is a ass kicker, but in the best way possible. I was not an Autumn fan prior to this program. I just was not an Autumn fan. I freaking love her. Like, I feel like I would take a bullet for this woman. I'm like, don't you mess with Autumn, suckers. Like, I love her and I love this program. For me personally, what it does for your body, here's what I'm going to tell you. I did 3 rounds of P90X, the original. I know I'm one of the only people on here that have ever done a full round of P90X. probably up until now, the best transformational program that Beachbody's ever done until now. This program, 80 Day Obsession, they are doing a different workout every day for 80 days. You feel like you are a part of the family. You feel like you are part of this little 80 Day Obsession family because they're doing it with you. They're going through it with you. Their pains are your pains. You're seeing them struggle. You're seeing Autumn fall on her face during freaking plank tricep kickbacks. Serves her right for thinking of that move. Anyway, you're seeing all this stuff happen in real time. And it is just, and the nutrition program that goes with it is, Beachbody has always rolled out nutrition programs, let me tell you. I've never been a fan of any of them. This is why I always taught my Fitness Pal, because I didn't think any of them were simple. I didn't think they worked, and I didn't think they were easy to follow until now. I have been doing this time nutrition with the containers. I will never go back to my Fitness Pal, ever. This is the simplest, most effective eating plan I have ever seen. It covers intermittent fasting. It covers your macros, your calories, what you're supposed to eat, when you're supposed to eat it. It's simple. You don't have to put any recipes into my Fitness Pal. You don't have to have a scale and weigh anything out. It is freaking the bomb shizzle, okay? It is the bomb shizzle. So those of us that got to be a part of this coaching program with Autumn, poo-poo, too bad, so sad. Those of you that didn't, I'm so sorry. It really stinks. Like, it really does stink. However, hold the phone. She's doing it again. On April 23rd, Autumn is launching a brand new 80-day test group for just coaches. So just coaches in this group. She is going to be going through the entire program again, coaching us on, okay, it's like what to do, how to do the time nutrition. Okay, Heather, did you hear me? The creator of Time Nutrition is going to coach us on how to do it. You wanted me to do a video.
I did. I am having the hardest freaking time not thinking about calories. And then I like back. Oh my gosh! Like,
Heather, don't overthink it, because that's what I did in the beginning. No, I'm serious. I did that too, and after like the second week or whatever, it just is second nature, and it feels so good not to think about it, just to think about the containers.
Yes.
I was stressing out at first, and I was like, these containers, they freak me out.
Yes.
It's like I can't think about going back to it. I want to do Insanity as my next workout, and I'm trying to think, I'm like, how am I going to do this with the time nutrition? Because
so you don't think about a calorie anymore, like at all?
Not anymore. I used to my Fitness Pal every single day. I haven't touched it since 80 Day Obsession, and I'm not thinking about it, and I'm seeing results without it.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
It's trust, as Autumn says, trust the process. And it was a struggle at first, but like second weekend, all of a sudden it will be like, this isn't bad. Okay. And your stomach, like, I get hungry at certain times of the day. My body knows, and it's crazy. It's like, oh, it's 9:30. It's time for my meal. I just know. It's crazy. I'm really excited.
My daughter woke up to pee the other morning at 5:30 a.m. I got back in bed. We eat every morning at 6:15. My stomach felt like it was going to eat myself because it knew I was going to eat in 40 minutes. I was like, shut up. It's not time yet. But it knew. And I've never eaten before a workout ever in my life. Ever. Dreaded it. Anyway, so my point is, Miss Heather, this couldn't be more perfect timing. So we are going to be also launching a 80-day obsession challenge group on, guess what day?
April 23rd.
So April 23rd, this is going to be a completely different challenge group than any other challenge group. It's going to be just for 80-day obsession. All of us in the challenge group are going to be 80-day obsession. Now, here's the cool part. Anybody that signs up as a coach, starting on April 23rd, all the way through the program with the 80-day obsession challenge pack, we will be able to add to Autumn's group. Think about this. Think about this leverage. Just think about this for 1 second.
I think you misspoke. It's from now until April 23rd.
Yes,
right?
okay, yes, from now until April 23rd. But even if we sign up a coach after April 23rd, all the way till the program ends, if we sign up a coach in May, we can still add them to the group. There's no cutoff like there was this time.
Oh.
Anybody who purchases an 80-day obsession challenge pack from now all the way through when the program starts in the 80 days will get to be added. So hear me on this. They're purchasing a challenge pack. The 80-day obsession challenge pack is anywhere from $180 to $290 depending on which one they get. The $290 is by far the best value, by the way. They get everything inside of there, everything. Where else can they go and get, do you realize Autumn Calabrese has had 10 million views in less than 2 months on her brand new released fitness program? There is no other trainer in history that has that amount of views or sales in the history of fitness. She is arguably the hottest, trendiest, go-to it girl in the fitness world right freaking now. It doesn't get any hotter when it comes to trainer than Autumn currently. And everybody that we sign up as a coach, oh, wait, hold the phone. You get to be, we get to add you to a private group with the creator of 80-Day Obsession. Like, if somebody told me I had to pay to be in that group, I would pay to be in the group. That's how valuable it is. People pay to go down the street to some freaking Anytime Fitness and pay $100 an hour for some Joe Schmo freaking trainer who don't know squat. No, he might know something, but he ain't no Autumn. And people pay hundreds. How much is a personal trainer?
$50 an hour.
Okay, that's cheap.
Minimum.
Yeah. $50, $100, whatever it is. People pay that weekly or monthly. And here they have access to like freaking Autumn as a perk for getting enrolled. Okay. So we're going to be hosting the challenge group starting April 23rd. And here's what I need your guys' help on. So if you guys watched my live video tonight in the group, I said that we were going to be doing a Zoom call where we were going to be making an announcement and they were going to be getting an invitation. So basically what's going to happen is anybody who is in the free group or anybody who is in one of our challenge groups or has been is going to get a personal invitation from you to this call where we are going to be giving them the exclusive invitation to become a coach because they can only get access to this group if they are a
Coach.
So that means any customers that you've had that have been in a challenge group is going to be invited to the 80-day. Where some of you guys that have been doing the 80-day are going to talk and give your 30-second story. And we're going to invite them to come on and do this with us. So what are your thoughts on that? Heather, you look confused.
I have a question that I was going to ask like 5 minutes ago, but couldn't get in there. I read the script that you posted about what you just recently posted it, and I read it through. And I'm like, what is she talking about that we don't have to count calories? We always count calories. Are you going to switch over to the containers? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. And here's why. Here's why. I only ever did my Fitness Pal because I thought it was the best way for my people to get success. Everything we do is about my people getting success. Everything that I have put into place is about everybody that I work with getting the very best results. And that is always until there's something better. If I think there's something better that's going to get better results, then guess what?
Let me switch.
That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
And this is easier, and I feel like it gets better results. And so I'm not going to be one of those people that digs my heels in and is like, nope, this is how we've always done it. This is what I know. This is what we're always going to do. No, this is better than what I was doing. So yes, we're going to freaking switch. We freaking jumped off that train in a hot second, and we jumped on this train. So yes, if people still want to do My Fitness Pal, they can. But the new menus moving forward, in case if you're in the free group, you kind of saw where I was migrating to.
So Carmen, So let me just ask you, just to piggyback off that. So you're no longer going to be teaching MyFitnessPal anymore. So I'm just learning. I just need to know for myself, because if that's the case, I want to follow in your footsteps, and I really need to learn this myself then, and I really need to do it, because I've been like dabbling, going back, and then I dabble, and then it gets me all mixed up, and then I end up like a hot mess, and then I end up just eating crap, if I'm being honest. And then because I'm like, oh, forget it, blah blah blah.
I will second that motion, Heather, and I've been doing this for almost 80
Thank
days.
you.
It is, and this is my excuse, and I know this, but my brain, the whole planning thing, Carmen, I need to sit down with you and figure out how you actually set up your schedule, because I know she has it printed there, but what I end up doing is I eat the same shit that's in my printed menu that I printed out from Autumn every day for the last 80 days. So I've ate the same cotton picking thing for 57 days. And I need to change. I don't do the same very well.
No, and here's the thing. People can still do MyFitnessPal. So it's like we've always presented MyFitnessPal and the containers. I've just done the menus in MyFitnessPal. They've always been able to do both. It'll be the same way. They'll still be able to do both. They're still going to be able to pick which way they do. However, the menu moving forward will be in the containers versus in the MyFitnessPal. I think it's easier. One of the biggest complaints we get about the menus is there's a different dinner for every night. People have to cook, or it makes so much food. What are they going to do with it all? People like options. This is going to give them. Did everybody see the new menu for the 7-day?
It's good.
Like, they have options. They can eat the same thing. They can choose different stuff. It's all simple. It's delicious. It's all combinations that I've had. It's good. And so, yes, it's just going to change basically the way I'm doing the thing. But they'll still be able to do both, Heather. They'll still be able to do both. Yeah.
We do have a typo in that one, I think. You have 175 ounces of Greek yogurt.
Oh, yeah, that's a typo. It's actually, I said I first meant to type 175 grams, and then I just typed 3/4 of a cup. And then I just must have forgot to change it, but that's okay.
I can fix it. I just was curious if I was right on that or if I was really wrong.
No, 175 ounces would be like a tub.
I know, because like I said, I've not been doing everything right yet. Getting most of it, but not everything.
No, that was a typo. There's probably a typo.
Carbs that get me.
And so on the Zoom call, what are your guys' thought on the Zoom call? My thought was to get on, do like a 20-minute Zoom call, telling them about, hey, here's what's going on. Talking to them about the program. This is a transformational program. Here's some of the results. This is by far, and here's the thing. So Beachbody launched this. They implemented Recover and Energize. It's part of the program, okay? So they ran out of it because everybody followed directions. And then they thought a lot of people would start on Energize and Recover and then stop. Well, nobody's stopping. A, because they can tell a difference and it gets results. And B, it's a part of the program. Well, freaking Energize and Recover work. And so I want every single person that I get started to do 80-Day Obsession. Why? Because it is a transformational program. And I'm not going to knock Shift Shop or T25, but it ain't nothing like P90X Original. And none of them ain't nothing like 80-Day Obsession. There is no program that's going to get better before and afters than this program. Let me just tell you. None. And so I want every person that I get started to do it. Now, if they choose not to, they can do another program, and that's okay. But I'm going to present it to everybody. And so, but the people that get on this, they're doing their Shakeology, they're doing their Recover, they're doing their Energize. The results that we're seeing are just like, what? I got to show you. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I just pulled up my phone. We had some photos taken of my son and daughter this weekend. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Oh, it's so freaking cute. She just posted it on Facebook. She tagged me in it. Okay. This chick. Oh, and especially for us chicks, anybody want a better abs and better booty?
Yeah.
Shoot, freaking Jackie. He's like, I feel so gay saying this. He's like, but man, my booty feels hard. I'm like, baby, you ain't got to feel bad saying it. I'm enjoying your hard booty. Like, it is like, he's down there doing the booty workouts with me, and he don't even care. He, like, the other day, he's like, oh man, my butt hurts. He goes, I feel like you should take my man card for saying that. Like, but I'm telling you, I can see a difference in his butt. His butt has raised up. If you guys, you probably, you can't see this either. If you could see, this is my, can you see, that's me.
Yeah.
Can you see the difference
Yes.
between day 1 and day 50? I know it's really hard, but can you see how chiseled my side is compared to just there before?
Yes.
And your arms too. You can see it in your arms.
Isn't that crazy?
Changed everywhere.
Okay, I have a question about this ADD obsession, and I didn't sign up for it because I didn't think I could do it. I have just recently dabbled in P90X3 and actually figured out I could do it. I mean, I still have 100 pounds to lose almost. Am I going to be able to do it?
Dana, you're going to have to modify, and that's okay. I started off at 100 with 160 pounds to lose with P90X, the hardest program up until this point. And it's hard in a different way. P90X is still hard, just in a different way. But there's a modifier. And see, back in those days, they didn't even show you, there was no modifier back then. Like, I just had to figure, oh crap, I can't do that. Let me just run in place, or let me do whatever. They show you how to modify everything. And if you have a problem with a part of your body, just figure, like my mom sometimes, like her shoulder gets tweaky. I said, then don't do that. Or there's this one move where you have to do dips. I said, don't do dips. Do some in and outs, or do some sit-ups. Like, if there's a part of your body that can't do something, just take that move out and do something else. But yes, you will absolutely be. So check this chick out.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Like, is that not this doesn't know justice, but it is just crazy. So, yeah. So the whole thing is to do a 20-minute Zoom call, inviting everybody to be a part of this ADD obsession. Those that do, great. Some won't, and that's okay too. Look, it's not like everybody's got to do ADD obsession. There's still going to be a place for people that don't do ADD obsession. That's okay. But I don't want anybody to feel like they did not get the invitation to do this. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And as a coach, if you want the best results for people, the best way for them to get results right now is this program. It is the best way. And so we at least owe it to them to present it to them and let them make the decision. Does that make sense?
Carmen, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
So could you have maybe somebody on the Zoom call, like a coach that is doing it, that really hasn't done many workout programs before, but started with 80-day obsession? I'm kind of thinking of maybe, she's not on right now, but maybe Denise. I don't know, maybe Carol could talk to her and see if she could, because she seems like she's killing it. And is this what she started with?
Kind of.
So I just think that, like, if we have people that are just starting off with Beachbody and they're intimidated by that, to hear from somebody.
Basically what Heather's saying is, Carmen, your crazy fit ASS of course loves this program. That's basically what Heather's saying.
No, I love you.
I'm just kidding. No, I think that's actually a really great idea.
And I'm not trying to put her on the spot. I'm just saying maybe anybody, if anybody would be open to that idea of doing that.
Nundi is, she's on our call right now, and she had only, prior to 80-day obsession, she did Shanti and got great results with that. But now this is her only, she only did Shanti.
80-day was my second for a month. Awesome. Yeah, so 80 days was my second workout in. Was my second workout in. So yeah.
So Nandi, you were just telling me this morning, or sorry, yesterday, how you feel so far.
Sorry, say that again, Carol.
So we're on day 46, and you were just telling me the other day what your results have been so far with 80 days, and that's even with not
Oh my gosh.
figuring out exactly the time nutrition.
Yeah.
Just doesn't figure it out.
Yeah. Like, I am shrinking so much. I cannot believe it. You know, and I was saying this last night to Carol, I'm not sure why this affects Didi. I'm not sure why the scale isn't going down so much, but I'm seeing my body transform radically. It's unreal what it's doing. So, yeah, Heather, I would be more than happy to speak to people coming on.
That would be great.
So, Carmen, I just put my butt on the line. Yeah, absolutely. And even like I found at the beginning, I'm so like amazed, like not to be like bragging. I'm just so amazed at the progress, because I could hardly do those sliders when I first started. I could hardly like do a plank for like, you know, longer than 5 seconds. But now I'm just amazed. Even my son, like, he keeps saying, "Mommy, oh my gosh, look at you." So the progression has been amazing. So Dana, just to answer your question, the progress will come. Just stick with it.
Yep. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Andy.
Stick at it. It's the stickability. Yeah.
Yep.
No problem.
No, and just so you know, when I had talked about having some people on, my thought was not, because I know that how I feel about stuff today is different than my old self. Like, I get that. Like, I'm the chick who enjoys working out. I'm the chick that enjoys twofers. I'm the one that's like, yes, bring it on, Autumn. Like, I'm there today. I was not there 4 years ago. Like, I get it. So no, I most of the people on the call are going to be more like my old self than who I am today. So they're not there yet. So no, I think that's a great thing. So, okay, awesome. I will get that scheduled. It's going to be short and sweet. It's not going to be anything long, short, sweet, to the point. Talk about what the program is, have a couple people, you know, talk for 30 seconds to a minute, give them the, so when do you guys think we should do it? Do you think we should do it this week, next week? Like, how far? Because this is going to be launching in just over a month. So do we want to, like, when?
Carmen, I think we should do one this week during our 7-day group, and then I think we should do another one right after the next group starts, the April 2nd group, because then you get somebody that's starting, and then you get somebody else that's like, oh yeah, okay, they bit the bullet and they did it. They said, okay, I'm in, but they may not be 100% in until after they go, okay, I don't know if I like this. And the other thing I was going to add to what Nandi said is, the other thing that I love about this program, and I was, again, not an Autumn fan. I actually hated 21 Day Fix, and I absolutely couldn't stand any of the other ones that I tried with her in it. I didn't like her. But what I've noticed is there's not the jumping, even in this third phase. You get a little jump here and there, but it's not the knee pounding, joint breaking, overdue that I felt like in T25 and Shift Shop. My knees were killing me. My back was killing me. And whatever last Thursday was the first time my knee actually hurt in 56 or 57 days. And I really think that was more of what else I was doing, not the workout itself. And they've got squats, they've got lunges, and they've got all of those things. But the way that she's doing it is so much easier on your body and getting such a giant result. And Nandi, it's okay. The scale's not supposed to move in phase 2. Don't freak out. You're only supposed to check the scale once a month if you really do it right. Yeah, that's the other thing you got to fix on our challenge groups. We can't weigh in every day. Sucks.
We'll do that in the 80-day group.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Heather.
My mind is blown right now.
Anyway, so okay, so that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Great idea about the 2 calls. Thank you for that. So I'll get the one. So you guys are thinking this week, and then one like the first week in April.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Not Super Saturday weekend though. I'm in a different state and I'm coaching on 16 hours a day. I don't have time that day.
Not when?
The April 7th weekend. Your Super Saturday weekend. Please don't make it that weekend.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me speed this up. We got a couple more things to get through. So make sure, once I post that, make sure you're personally inviting. I will make sure I'll post it in Team Legacy. Make sure, because people don't see everything inside the challenge groups. So make sure if you have anybody, you personally invite them to that call. Don't try to have it posted. I don't even think I'm going to post it in the challenge groups. I think I'm going to let it be a personal invitation only. I think that'll actually make a bigger impact, and you can literally just write out one invitation and then copy and paste it and send that to everybody. Does that make sense? But that's going to be more impactful. Hey, I wanted to invite you to this. This is invite only, but make sure to invite everybody. There's a few people I won't be inviting just because it'll be a conflict for me to invite them. Other people that have a home-based business and stuff like that, I will not be inviting them to it. So there will be some people in the group that don't get an invite, just so you guys know, for me personally. But that probably isn't the case for any of you, so don't worry about that. All right. We're going to be doing a new format. You guys are going to be so excited for this. Just so you guys know, I am investing money into our team and into simplifying and creating a simple, duplicatable system. However, systems take a little while to build, but it is costing a lot of money for me to get coaching on exactly what to be doing. So we're going to be changing some stuff, but it's all for the good and the better. So we're going to be changing up our challenge group system just a little bit, which I'm super excited for. So the way it's going to work is our challenge groups are now going to be launched on the third Monday of every month. So we don't have to guess when are they, when's the best time, when are they coming. It is going to be the third Monday of every month. We're going to have a challenge group starting. Okay? So we're going to be able to focus for the first 2 weeks of the month on promoting for that challenge group. And then on the first Monday of every month is going to be our sneak peek, our coach sneak peek. Which means, which is awesome, because here's how it's going to work. When you are doing this even at a part-time or a full-time basis, like right now, I'm looking for challengers and I'm looking for coaches. They're not always the same people. Does that make sense? There's some people I look at them and I'm like, man, you'd make an amazing coach. And then there's some people where I invite to do the challenge with me. And sometimes they fall into both categories. And so this way, we're not trying to promote two things at one time. We don't have this split focus. Does that make sense? So we're going to be able to spend 2 weeks out of the month focusing on just getting challengers for the challenge groups. Then we're going to be able to focus on getting people for the
coaching.
Does that make sense? You might not be excited about it, but here's the thing. As we grow our business, simple is good. As we build this team, simple is good. Having a system where everybody just knows the next challenge group is starting on that was my alarm for my tip of the day.
Third Monday of the month.
Yes, we just know. Okay, sneak peek call. You don't have to look. You don't have to go into Team Legacy and look for the schedule. You don't have to do whatever. You just know. The sneak peek call is happening on the first Monday. The challenge group is launching on the third Monday. You just know what it is. You don't need to check anybody's schedule, anybody's anything. It just is that. Okay? I'm really excited about this. It really speaks to my planning little self. All right. Okay. April is going to be our Diamond Boot Camp. That's going to be launching in April. We'll be talking more about that. Summit! Who's coming to the party in Indianapolis? Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care. Okay, Karen's coming. Harriet Harriet's coming. So Dana and Ashley, you guys are the only ones on here that aren't coming yet. That's okay. You will be. So we're all going on vacation together in June. It's in Indianapolis, June 21st through 24th. The biggest party of the year, baby, is happening. That's so awesome. All of us are going except for two of our newest people who don't even really know about it yet. It's Beachbody Summit. There's going to be between 25 and 30,000 of us there. It is freaking the bomb. We're going to hang out together. We're going to go to the core together. We're going to shop together. We're going to eat yummy food together. We are going to work out together live in person with some of the super trainers. We're going to work out on a street somewhere in Indianapolis with 25,000 other coaches sweating it out at 6:30 in the morning. It's going to be awesome. It really is so much fun. Like literally, we are going to make memories that we're still going to be talking about. We're going to laugh till we pee a little bit, maybe. One of my best friends who's not even like, she's a coach, but she's a discount coach. Like she's not a coach. She's not on our Team Legacy page. She's my best friend. Like she's heard me talk about this so much. We were just in Texas visiting her and I'm like, dude, you should totally come. She's like, I'm thinking about it. I was like, what? You're really thinking of like, why? She goes, I don't know. It just sounds like it's going to be such a good time. So like, she's a discount coach. She's not a coach. She's got like a full-time, like good job and all that stuff and whatever. But she's totally coming just because like, whatever. Anyway, so it's going to be it's going to be a really good time. We get to hear from some of the biggest successful coaches inside of the company. Attending my first summit was where I really decided to become a coach. It was where I really decided to hitch this wagon to Beachbody. It's where I really saw the company and I just thought like, you're going to leave inspired, motivated. If your like goals are here, there's no way you can attend summit without like, even my husband loves to go, even though he doesn't really do anything with Beachbody. Like he leaves inspired. Are you with me? He leaves with ideas. He leaves with like, dude, let's go blow it up. Like Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, is one of his favorite entrepreneurs on the planet. So you get to hear from Carl Deichler. It is just a blast. It really is a blast. So we'll be talking about it more, but yeah, Dana and Ashley, you'll be coming too. It's gonna be so much fun. And mom and daughter get to get away for the weekend. Oh, last year, Carol and I, so bad. We went to the Success Club party where they had beignets. And then which the Success Club party, just so you know, this month and next month is where they're running the competition to be able to qualify for that. It's 20 Success Club points this month between these 2 months. So March and April, you get 20 Success Club points between those 2 months, and you're going to get an invitation to the Success Club party. You know, Autumn's walking around, Tony's walking around, Carl Deichler shows up. They have a private band. We had our own private fireworks going off privately for us, like free food everywhere, like beignets. Have you ever had a beignet? It's like a naughty, fluffy pillow of joy. It's like this pastry. So we had beignets then. Then we went to Cafe Du Monde and got beignets. Did we go once or twice to Cafe Du Monde?
We went twice.
We went once, and then the last night we were like, let's go back.
She's still obsessed with them.
New Orleans?
In New Orleans, yes. So we had beignets. So, oh my gosh, we were so bad. I left there wanting beignets. I left Summit like, it was bad. I was fiending for like a week. So anyway, it's going to be so much freaking fun. Like it really is going to be a blast. So that's coming up in June. Okay. So let's talk about our next call. Now, on our next call, we are going to be talking about these little babies, flyers. These are my flyers. Did you see the live video the other day where Jackie was filming? Oh, good job, Abby. My husband did a live video watching me hand these out. So the other night after I got these, like I was so excited. Now, here's what you guys got to know. Do you realize you can control how you think? Do you realize that? And do you realize that if you just tell yourself you're excited, you're going to be excited? And if you tell yourself you're nervous, you're going to be nervous. And if you tell yourself, I don't really know about that, you're not really going to know about it. So I got these flyers, and the way I had them printed up, I got 5,400 for like $80. I bought a paper cutter from from Amazon for like 20 some dollars, and I was paper cutting them. I planned on going out. So I was going to sit down that night and make my schedule of when I was going to do it. I'm putting the kids to bed. And I just thought, it's 7 o'clock. They're going to bed early because they didn't take a nap today. Dude, I'm excited about these flyers. What would an excited person do? An excited person would leave and go pass out flyers. I'm going to go pass out some flyers. I literally get in my car. I'm like an 18-year-old, right? I have the music blaring, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like singing to the music. I'm like just driving, looking for a parking lot with cars. I wish you, like, if there would have been a camera on me, you would have been peeing your pants laughing. The first part, and then at some point, I did a live video with you guys talking about how exciting I was. Then I Marco Polo'd my husband. I'm like, oh my God, here I go. And he's like, what is wrong with you? What have you been smoking? He's like, I have never seen anybody so excited to go do flyers. I get out, like, okay, now mind you, it is cold here. Like, I wore no gloves. I had this like cute little, I'm trying to look all cute doing it, you know, because whatever. It's like my hands start getting numb. It's so cold outside. I'm like, anyway, I passed out, like, so I went flyering, and I was so excited about it. And then my husband and I did it again. And it's so quick, like, you know, everyone's always like, what does somebody say? Oh, what would you do if someone was walking up to you smiling? Like, and if, like, Carol messaged me, they were flying. She's like, what do you do if somebody's going to their car? I smile and say, hey, would you like a flyer? Okay, sure. No big thing. So just the thing so we're going to be talking about this on our next call, and I'm going to be doing a separate training on it, but we are going to be talking about this. This right here, like, one of the best leads is somebody calling you, figuring out how to lose weight. The script has been finalized. It's posted in here. My husband did it. Brian Niederhaus, the guy who runs Smarter Networker, looked at the script, made a couple tweaks to it. So, like, booyah! You will notice in the script, the package it's closing them on is the $290 challenge pack. Now, you can close them on whatever challenge pack you would like. I'm closing them on the $290 challenge pack. Here's why. It makes the most sense. It saves them the most amount of money. And the only reason you wouldn't is because you don't believe in the products. I fully believe that if they're on Recover, they're going to be less sore, just so you know. I know firsthand they will be less sore if they're on Recover. I know if they're on Energize, they're going to get a better workout. And they get everything in there, and they save like a buttload of money. So you can close them on whatever challenge pack you would like to. I'm going to be closing them on the $209 challenge pack. If you don't want to close them on that, you can switch it out for whatever. So we're going to be talking about this. On our next call, we're going to be talking about, we're going to be starting, anyone know what a power hour is? On our team, Katie, I love you. Why are you laughing at me? Oh, snooze. Why are you laughing at me?
Because that's something we would do in college.
A power hour?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, that's why I'm laughing, because it was a drinking game and that.
Most people that start in coaching they don't have the time to do it full time. But most people have 1 hour a day where they can get on and they can work. And so for people that are new, because here's the thing, in order for our coaches to have success, when I get a coach started, within their first 7 days, my goal is for that new coach to make money. If you can sign up a coach and they can go make money within 7 days, they're hooked. They're hooked, even if it's $50 or $100. We need to make sure that we have a system that when we get a coach started, they can go make money their first week. Okay? And so the power hour is going to be just a time they set aside, an hour where they can work their business 6 days a week for 1 hour. So we're going to be talking about that on the next call. Next call, we should have more new people on it, which will be awesome. Oh, and one of the things we're going to be starting as well, once a month, we're going to be doing a Saturday training. Because here's the thing, there's so many things I feel like I'd want to show you guys or tell you guys. And those of you guys that have done the VIP co-host thing with me, you know, there's a lot more that I share with you that I don't share with the group, because just time. There's just not enough time for me to go through with you everything that I do, that I've learned, and so every month we're going to have a Saturday training. And so we're going to be, I'm going to be training on something that has to do with the process. I already know what the first one's going to be. Anyone want to know what it's going to be? I'm so excited. The first one is going to be how edification will make you money. Edification is a game changer. Does anyone know what edification is? Edification. Most people suck at it and they think they're good at it. Most people don't even know how to use it or how to maximize it. If you are not if somebody is in a challenge group with me and they don't come into that challenge group thinking I am Wonder Woman, you are smoking crack. And it's not that I'm Wonder Woman. And it's not that, see, most people won't edify because they're like, well, I don't want to build Carmen up and make her feel like she's all that. Edification has nothing to do with the person you're edifying. Edification has to do with the person you're edifying to. Let me ask you, if you get somebody started, most of the time, if you put somebody in my challenge group, I'm guessing most of you don't say nothing about me. You might tell them I lost 161 pounds and that's it. Or if you're sticking someone in Carol's challenge group, they need to feel like Carol is the rock star, like they should feel so blessed to even be in her presence that when she comes on and does a video, they better sit down, take notes. It's a rare opportunity that we ever get to hear from somebody like her who has her track record and has her results. And anytime you're around her and she opens her mouth, you sit down, you shut up, and you take notes. She is rare, she is wise, and she gets results. And if you listen, she will help you too. When you edify, oh my gosh. Imagine having your person coming in the challenge group versus just coming in, feeling like, okay, I'm here, now what? Versus, oh my gosh, that's Carmen. Carmen did a video. Oh my gosh, Carmen's doing a live video. Imagine the difference in how they think. It's crazy. But most people won't do it because their ego is so big. They won't do it. Those of you that have VIP co-hosted with me, what did I do to the group before you even went live in there? I edified you to the group. Why? Because they didn't know who you were. And the only way you get credibility is by me edifying you. Shoot, I don't care if they think you know more than I know. Fantastic, hallelujah. Edification, but again, most people with a huge ego will not do it. So our first Saturday training is going to be all about edification, where you can use it, how to do it. And when you edify properly, dude, edifying Shakeology, do you edify the workout programs? Do you edify Autumn? Do you edify the trainer? Do you edify Beachbody? Do you edify Shakeology? Do you edify whoever's doing the thing that you're putting people into? If not, that's okay. You probably didn't even think about it, and that's okay. But I am telling you, edification, when you use it properly, is a game changer. It is a game changer. If you want to build, people want to be part of something dynamic. They want to be a part of something cohesive. And when you edify in the right way, oh my gosh, it'll rally people together like nothing else does. And when you have edification, do you know what you don't have? Gossip. And when you don't have edification, do you know what a lot of times you do have? Gossip. Edification will build an organization. Gossip will tear an organization down. And so anyway, that's going to be our first. And if you really don't know edification, you might be like, you're going to do a Saturday training on that. I am telling you, game changer when you use edification properly. And so the Saturday training, this should be something any coaches you have, guess what you're going to be able to edify when there's a Saturday training coming up. If you just say to your coaches, hey, there's a Saturday training, and in the beginning, I'll be doing the first couple, but that won't always be how it is. I will not always be doing all of these Saturday trainings, just so y'all know. Y'all are going to be doing them with me as you grow your organizations, as you grow your teams, as you grow your skill sets. Nothing, if you're a new coach, you ain't going to worry about that right now. Like I talked about the other night on the Team Legacy call. You don't got to worry about doing a live video or your own menu or any of this. If you're brand new, your only focus is getting new people in. That's it. But as you grow your business and you start getting to where Carol's at, and where, you know, several of the other girls are on their way too, and where Robin's on his way too, then you'll do that when you get to that point. But if you just tell them, hey, yeah, I think Carmen's doing a Saturday training this week. If you're available, plug into it. It's probably going to have some really good information and it might help you. Do you think they're really going to be like, oh, yes, I can't wait? Yes. No. You control what your coaches, because your coaches, who do they trust most, me or you? If they're your coach and you brought them in, who do they trust more than anybody? They trust you. They trust you. They don't know me. I'm just some chick who yells and gets all excited. They have no idea who I am. So anyway, all right, we are way over time. We so need to end. Any feedback? I would love some feedback. I feel like, and I'm sorry guys, I know I talked way more than I normally do. I'm so sorry. I hate when we do these coach calls and it's me talking. So I am so sorry. But if you could not tell, there's a lot of amazing stuff coming down the pipeline, a lot of amazing stuff happening that I'm so excited about.
Answer to prayer in like everything. Robin is very excited too about knowing when all these challenge groups and stuff are. I'm a little all over the place with time management. Getting better though, really improved, and this is gonna like seriously bless our family, and as like everything, every area, this is gonna bless like every single area. So answer to prayer in everything.
That's awesome.
Repeat real quick. We can start using the meet Heather, meet Katie posts tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think the date on them was tomorrow. And so tomorrow you can start using any of those meet ones. Yep.
Okay. The only other thing, Carmen, is when everybody else jumps off, I have something that I need your help with, so don't jump off right away.
Okay, I will stop the recording now. Okay.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just had a question quick. When do we have to buy the 80-day obsession to get, like, by what date do we have to get that by to get into the private group?
By April 23rd.
Okay.
Yep.
And you can sell it too. You don't have to buy it. You can just sell someone else that is what her call was, or the video was, right?
Yes. So you've already purchased a challenge pack, right, Ashley?
I just have the Beachbody on Demand.
Okay, but you purchased a challenge pack when you signed up for a coach?
Yeah.
Okay. So from now until April 23rd, if you sell an 80-day obsession challenge pack, that person, if they're a coach, will be able to get in, and you will be able to get in, but you'll only have to purchase your accessories for the program. You won't have to purchase another challenge pack.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that gives you over a month to sell an 80-day obsession challenge pack, which, I mean, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be doing 2 Zoom calls about it. That should be like a slam dunk for you. Like, you're going to be a little machine. I can't even wait. You're going to be like, I'm so excited for you, girlfriend. I wish that I knew about this when I was your age. How old are you?
21.
What the frick ever. Whatever. So awesome. So awesome. And you're so freaking hungry and teachable. And yes, your mom posted something tonight about you talking to somebody, reading the script, no fear. Like, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. So
I want to work from home, so I'm trying to get out of my full-time job. So I'm kind of doing both things at once right now, but we'll get there.
Yes, you will. I have no doubts. That you will get there. None at all. So anyway, so yeah, that's how that works. Anything else that anybody else has, or feedback, question?
I was just wondering what kind of results you were getting with the flyers, because when I did a different weight loss program many years ago, and we did the flyers. And when I saw you with the flyers, I'm like, oh, flyers. But then you were so excited, and I'm like, she's really excited about these flyers. So maybe there's something to it. I don't know.
The reason I'm excited is because I've seen firsthand the results. And I so badly want, when we get a new coach started, I want them to have several ways that they can make a paycheck that first week. Again, you guys have got to know, my biggest motivation for doing what I do is to see people get results. And when we get a new coach started, I want them to have a way that they can go out and make money now. And, you know, when you talk to Brian Niederhaus, who's the director, he runs Smarter Networker. He's known Danny ever since she was, you know, he started a business with her when she was building it. And then when you ask him, if you had to go do something again today, if, you know, the world came crashing down, you weren't doing what you're doing, what would you do? And he says, I'd go find a weight loss product where I made $50 selling it, and I'd pass out flyers. And you say, seriously? And he says, yes. Everybody can succeed with it. Everybody can make money with it. And when yes, and to see his conviction and his passion and to see what Danny's done with it, I mean, literally, this is what she did to go from $2.03 to a millionaire inside of 2 years. This is what she did to build a organization inside of her home-based business that broke international records. Like, and we have access to it, and it's simple and easy, and anybody can do it. Like the other day, I was walking into the store. Now, I wasn't flyering, but I was walking into the store. I stuck like 15 in my pocket on the way into the store. I just, on the way out of the store, like it's awesome. My kids are seeing me like build business. Like, what a great example I'm setting for my kids, because one of the things our kids don't see is how to work. Our kids don't see that to have success, you have to work. Our kids get to see all this laziness today, right? People complaining about work. And so the fact that my kids are like, yes, mommy's building something amazing. Like, mommy, like we pray over the flyers, and they're like, mommy, when someone calls, you're going to be able to help them, right? And I'm like, yes, like they get it. Like, there's a mission behind it. It's not just a flyer. There is a life attached to this flyer. I could be putting this flyer on a future Carmen's car. Somebody who has lost hope, tried everything under the sun. There is a life attached to the flyer. And when you know there's a life attached to the flyer, who the heck am I to be salty about it? Anyway.
Carmen, so I'm so glad that you answered me, because we went out with the entire family, went flyering, they were helping us. And so I was like, okay, we gotta know. I asked Carmen what to say to people when they're like coming to their car. And then I listened to what she said, and so I told Robin this. And
yeah, like, for starters, I really, really did not want to do flyers. So yeah, I really did not want to do it, because I was like, well, I mean, you look like a loser putting flyers on people's cars. And then I'm like, I see that video that Jackie posted of you, and you're just like, just marching along, just looking so confident. And I'm like, why really? Like, I can't, got no excuses. There's Jackie out there doing it. I'm just like, come on.
Robin, just so you know, my husband felt the same way. I only feel this way because I've done sales and I had to get over my issues. We had to go door to door before. And so my husband's doing some similar advertising with signs. So we're both like trial by fire, pushing it up. So like, he's going out and putting out signs right now, which I'm going to be testing next. And so he has to like get out, walk out, put the sign out, like the middle of everywhere. And he feels so like, we're out the other day and like, I'm like, all right, you ready? All right, go. And he's on the way back to the car. I'm like, you gotta smile, Jackie. Everybody's looking at you. Politician, wave, smile. And he's like, oh, I said, don't feel self-conscious. No, you gotta like own this, baby. Like, you are a business owner. You are building business. And so even to see him, like, and even walking out, he's like, you're just so happy about it. I'm like, I know. And
yeah.
So he but it's been so cool to see him, like, you know, by the fourth time we were putting out signs. We went out on Saturday night, date night. We did our date night, and at 10:30 at night, I'm like, we didn't have the kids. I'm like, let's go put out some signs. So from 10:30 to 1 a.m., we went out and we're like putting out signs, like, you know, and we just had such a great time. But like to see his confidence growing. And then he was like, his signs were like his little soldiers, you know, our little flyers were like our little soldiers. We're sending them out to do a job. And
Yeah.
you're not alone. Like
Yeah.
Jackie was like, he's like, what do you do when people are staring at you? I said, I smile.
Yeah. Yeah. I had this lady actually today where I was like, I'm still a bit of a chicken. So I'm like, I saw that she was in the car, so I didn't like go to her car. I skipped her, and she's like, this lady opens up the door and she like leans out. She's like, what is that? And she's like, is it for a loan? And I'm like, no. She's like, it's about losing weight. She's like, well, I want to lose some weight. I'm like, so call the number. That was what I said. And she's like, I will. And I'm like, okay. And then I just moved on. So I mean, I probably could have done better, but I was just like, give it to me. And I'm like, all right.
Okay.
So we have messages. So
It's not that hard. Like really, I mean, I used to do telemarketing. I used to be a realtor. So I'm used to talking to people. I'm just like, why am I afraid of being rejected? Like, so someone looks at me and says, I don't want you to give me that. No problem. Have a nice day.
Right.
I don't even know why. I don't care anymore.
Yes.
It was really good. I hated the first day we went out 2 days ago. I was just like, I don't want to do this, but I saw the video. I really appreciate that you and Jackie post that. I was like, I have no excuse. Like, look at these two people. Like, they don't have to do this. And I'm like, they got no excuse to like to do this, right? I'm just like, what do I? I mean, I got no excuse. I'm like, look at them. They're willing to do this. Like, you led by example. It was awesome. Appreciated that. It just gave me the courage to be like, yeah, I'm just in my own head. Let's just do this. And it's not hard. Who cares if
not.
it's funny?
Can I just say a comment for Dana too, or anybody else? I've been doing the flyers too, and I passed out 250 here in Georgia, and I took flyers with me when we went to Texas and passed them out, and I passed out 250 flyers there, and within that day, that same day, I got 3 calls back on the flyers. I wound up signing up 1 coach with those flyers. So it absolutely does work. You know, out of 500 flyers, I have spoken to 6 people and signed 1 person up. So, and I have those same fears. And you know what? The one day I went up in Texas and these people are walking by me and I thought, oh God, I'm carrying these flyers. What are they going to think? And they're looking at me and I said, hey, hi, how are you? And, you know, they're like, fine, good, how are you? And then I was putting flyers on the cars, and times 2, I came up upon a car where there was somebody sitting in there, and I couldn't see them because the windows, you know, were coated, and they put their window down, and I was like, oh, hi. You know, it was awkward, but they weren't mean, they weren't nasty or anything about it. And so yeah, so it's just getting over that fear.
And the more I believe in trial by fire. Just jumping in, you know, and you know, here's the thing, Robin, it was like one of those things that, how can I teach something that I'm not willing to do? And so I am meticulously keeping track of my numbers so that when we get somebody started, we can tell them, hey, you want to make a sale, pass out this many flyers. We can give them numbers of, you pass out, if you want to make 1,000, I want to be able to get a coach started and say, you want to make $500 a month, go pass out this many flyers. Because anybody can do this. Anybody, and it doesn't take a lot of money. I mean, I got 5,400 flyers for like under $100, like $88. Like, give me a freaking break. Anyway, and so as I know more and I know more numbers, I will be sharing that with you guys. But just know we are doing it. I'm excited about it. Several of you have already jumped on the bandwagon. I'm so proud of you. Like, you guys are like, I don't know, you're freaking awesome, just for the record.
Hey, where do you get the information for that? Or you just made your own, or you like, what was the cost? You bought it already made?
$7. Smarter Networker, if you go on to smarternetworker.com, they have the flyer system, which is $7. And
Okay.
there's a total of 2 hours worth of recordings where they talk about it. They talk about the flyer, and then they give you the PDF that has the template on it. And then you just change, like I have a Google Voice number. I did not put my cell phone number on there. I have a Google Voice number, and I can choose it to ring through my cell phone, or it can go to Google Voice. And I just have that number on here, and I chose 100% guaranteed immediate results, simple system. And then I think the other one says guaranteed, simple system, and I don't know. 100% natural or something like that. But no, they give you the template. There's 9 of these on a paper. You can have them cut them for you. I just didn't yet. And so I just ordered the paper cutter off of Amazon, and yeah, but yes, I am going to be doing a training on this. As soon as I get some more numbers, we will be doing a training on this, but this is what it looks like. If you have any questions about it, message me personally, and I will be able to answer any questions you have. So anyway, all right. I am going to stop this because we have been on here. This is like one of our longest calls yet. I am so sorry. I feel like I came here with so much to talk about. But anyway, all right. Have an amazing night, you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being an important, amazing part of this team. And I will talk to you guys soon.
Good night.
Bye, Carmen. Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Bye, everybody.